trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got some space here. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. That's complete right around the 8. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
1st and goal.
A 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 3 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Raiders 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They try to get the big one downfield. but came up empty.
Number 28.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Rolling to his right. And they get it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some room to work. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 9, Carr eluding the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Carr. And on the left side, he's got Witten. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, right around the 18-yard line. From the gun, Carr. It's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Nelson Agholor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders move back within a couple of the lead.
The Raiders will line up for the...
They took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up the first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Darius Shepard on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this. He's got him in. Complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
I need to get my swag right there.
Get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have moved out in front. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they will take a 7-point lead.
What's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. What's your name? Hey, what's up, bro?
Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's
I sauced you there, motherfucker.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light thing. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Giving it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Number 20.
Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr.
23-yard line.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll roll him out right. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he is in. Touchdown. Raiders. 23 yards for the touchdown. They're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Carr, and he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
Raiders 24, Packers 23. Daniel Carlson to kick off for us.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Flushed out right. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. To no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Flush to his right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. It's Rodgers. Being chased out left. Oh, wide open. Complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Gain of a yard, and it's third down.
The Packers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Out to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Touchdown, Aaron Rodgers, keeping it himself from a yard out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll, and
and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Big play that time for the Raiders. 48 yards on the ground. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Jacobs with a carry on 1st down as he'll get about 3 there before he's taken down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 1st and goal. Need to be a little wary of leaving Aaron Rodgers too much time, but you got to score here first. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
Packers 29. Daniels
following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Adams. Past the 20.
It's sad they pay me. I'll do this for free.
Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 75 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, it could come back at you a long way.
At their own 25-yard line.
He's back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. So that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw his Carr. Eluding the pressure right. The ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. This pass caught at the 4. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Carr to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Jason Witten. Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Carr again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. On 1st down, it's Jones. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on.